There is, quote, 0% chance the Packers will deal the reigning MVP. Now a new report from Adam Schefter says Rodgers is so disgruntled with the Packers that he's told some within the organization that he does not want to return to the team. So, Sel, what's your reaction to the breaking news?
Wow. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. Boy, Aaron Rodgers is like, hey, bro, Green Bay. Okay, we were just talking about how Russell Wilson and they can't work without you and all that. That's not the same in Green Bay right now because they can't function without Aaron Rodgers in the immediate future. Jordan Love is not ready. They say Jordan Love is not even ready to lead the practice sessions, let alone come out there and try and go 13-3, 13-3, NFC Championship game, as you said, 8 yards away from potentially being in the Super Bowl. Oh, they're far from that if they don't take care of Aaron Rodgers. And they haven't taken care of Aaron Rodgers. The hell is wrong with...
Talk that talk, Sel.
Green Bay doesn't
that talk, Sel.
I can't even talk to somebody.
That talk.
I'm going to talk to you. Displaced aggression. I'm going to talk to you because I don't know the owner in Green Bay because they don't have an owner. They got 47 members of a committee, publicly owned. Okay, well, all 47 of y'all listen to this. Y'all don't mess with the wrong dude. and thank you, NBA players, for finally letting these NFL players know we got hammers too. Sling it. And they are going to watch Aaron Rodgers finally say, I have the leverage. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Because they went and drafted. How ignorant is this? You're one step away from a Super Bowl appearance, potential win, and you go draft a bench-warming backup to me. Insult, shot, bullseye. The next year, I go out there in this position, you try to restructure and rework my contract, which is full of booby traps, to incentivize you guys to get rid of me even faster. Aaron Rodgers is like, are y'all kidding? You know what? I'm tired of you guys missing when you try to put me in your scope. Put your guns down. I'll just walk away. And that's what this sounds like to me. A guy who got too close to the edge and just wants to say, hey, white flag, call it what you want. I'm ready.
I love everything you said there. Aaron Rodgers, here's the thing, yo. If you push somebody far enough, they gon' go where you push them. And the Packers have been pushing and trying Aaron Rodgers. I've said it before, I will say it again. The Packers have wasted Aaron Rodgers' career.
Oh, let me talk.
Why do I say that? Aaron Rodgers has three NFL MVPs, but he has one Super Bowl. When did Aaron Rodgers get that one Super Bowl? When he had a top 5 defense. He's only been given a top 5 defense one time. Tom Brady was given a top 5 defense 8 times, and he had 6 Super Bowl appearances. Imagine if Aaron Rodgers was given that same caliber of defense over the year. Y'all gave him a top 5 defense one time, and in turn, he gave you a Super Bowl. Give Tom Brady a top 5 defense 8 times, and he takes you to 6 Super Bowls. Packers wasting Rodgers' career. What else? Only drafted one skill position since Aaron Rodgers took over as quarterback since he fell to them. And that skill position player was the player that's supposed to replace Aaron Rodgers. The Packers done played with Aaron Rodgers enough. They've pushed Aaron Rodgers enough. And now he's looking at them like, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Bang, bang.
Aaron Rodgers got the gun right now. And I'm glad that he's at least letting the Packers know who's really in charge, because it is Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, well, they were 9th in defense last year.
9th, they top 5.
Okay, top 5. You didn't say top 10. Damn. They do have a top 5 wide receiver and a top 5 running back.
They do.
One of only 2 teams to do that.
I'll
Okay.
give you that.
See, you know me, I got to flip the coin. Hey, wait a minute now. Hey, Aaron Rodgers, some of this is on you. That much. Like, itty bitty that much. Why didn't you run on that one play? Like, whatever. I know why you didn't run. You want to get your head taken off. Here's the thing. This is a situation that the ego is involved in the negotiation. And I'm not just talking about the negotiation in terms of contract this offseason. I'm talking about in the negotiation of team building, team construction. Like Aaron Rodgers literally watched them make not a lateral move in the draft last year in the first round, giving up assets to go get Jordan Love, but a backwards move. So even in a backwards attempt to undermine this team and Aaron Rodgers, he still got them to the same place, which lets you know Aaron Rodgers and his level of greatness. What do you do now if you're Aaron Rodgers? Because we're not pulling in the same direction. What leads you to break up, if you ever get into a real relationship, you'll understand what a breakup is. It's really the most defeating thing is when you're not pulling in the same direction. Hey, you want to go over here? I'll go with you. Like my wife one day, she told me, she said, baby, I love you so much that I want to tell you the truth. no more old school rap concerts. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, baby, I wasn't even born when these rappers were hot. And now I'm going to these concerts and I'm just moving my head because I love you. And I love that because even though she didn't want to ride, she still was pulling in the same direction. The problem is when you got one car going this way, one car going that way, where are we going? That's too much on Aaron Rodgers.
And the thing is, the Packers have let their being of good now become their enemy of greatness. Good can be the enemy of great. The Packers have been consistently good, and as a result, they have not been great. And Aaron Rodgers is like, y'all not about to waste my whole career because y'all wasted some of it. Packers have had a Hall of Fame quarterback for nearly 30 years. Y'all got 3 Super Bowl appearances and 2 Super Bowls to show for it. Like you had Brett Favre and you had Aaron Rodgers, and all you have to show for it is 3 Super Bowl appearances and 2 Super Bowls. That got to make sense, and it doesn't make sense to Aaron Rodgers. Furthermore,
let's go.
In Aaron Rodgers' playoff losses, Packers defense gives up 35 points a game. Tom Brady just won a Super Bowl at the age of 43. But how did Tom Brady win that Super Bowl? He didn't just win it because he was Tom Brady. His defense went crazy. First 3 games of the playoffs for Brady, 55% completion percentage, 54% completion percentage, 55% completion percentage. Aaron Rodgers showed out against the Buccaneers. Tom Brady showed interceptions against the Packers. But Aaron Rodgers didn't win, and the Buccaneers did. So now we all sing Tom Brady's praises, which we should. But Aaron Rodgers is sitting there like, I was the better quarterback on the field. And how come I didn't win the game? 1, because of my defense, and 2, I'm sitting on the bench because Aaron Rodgers is sitting on the bench when he's watching the Buccaneers offense, and he looks out there on offense and he sees Antonio Brown. And, he sees Rob Gronkowski, and, oh, my God, is that Mike Evans? And, is that Chris Godwin? And, is that Leonard Fournette behind Tom Brady? And when it's not Leonard Fournette, is that Ronald Jones? And then Aaron Rodgers jogs on the field, and he's like, okay, I got Devontae Adams, Devontae a beast. I got Aaron Jones a beast. I got Alan Lazard. He's good at flashes. I got MVS, Valdez-Scantling, and like he eyed at times. But you look over there and you see Gronk, AB, Godwin, Mike Evans, Leonard Fournette, Ronald Jones. No wonder the Bucs won a Super Bowl because they helped their quarterback. Aaron Rodgers is like, help me. Somebody help me. And he hasn't gotten his help. You can only take so much negligence for so long. And the Packers have truly been negligent as it pertains to Aaron Rodgers' career when you consider how great Aaron Rodgers is.
Yeah, I mean, look, I forgot another layer. I'm not Aaron Rodgers, so it's so funny when things are coming down and caving on you. You know all of them. And other people, we have selective perception, or, hey, we got our own lives to live. We don't know everything that is landing on your lap. But we talked about Jordan Love and why y'all draft him. We talk about the reworking of the contract. Oh, booby traps everywhere. What about when he first got with Matt LaFleur? Now, it's been a promising relationship, really fast start, obviously, in terms of wins, 26-6 in the regular season, 2-2 in the playoffs. But you remember day 1? When all of the narratives were Aaron Rodgers, pretty much done. I bought into that one in terms of his individual production. And you need to give the keys. Aaron Rodgers at the time, a 2-time MVP, got to give the keys to Matt LaFleur in terms of play calling, in terms of team control. And Aaron Rodgers, just because he had a slight dip, I thought it was regression to the fullest. A lot of people did. Aaron Rodgers was like, I have to give it to Matt LaFleur. Like that level of deference in this moment when I'm Aaron Rodgers, oh, y'all some snipers up top. Oh, y'all some disrespectful. I can't say the rest. Okay, and then y'all continue to let the dominoes fall with the Jordan Love and now the rework contract after an MVP. So Aaron Rodgers just has to feel this. And this is interesting. When you're in a situation and you don't feel respected. Now, I don't go all the way to, it's time to blow up the spot if you don't feel respected. Because first step, I'm going to say, you're going to respect me. I'm going to make you respect me. Aaron Rodgers already did that. I won MVP. Y'all, you still don't?
You're preaching.
Okay, now, ain't no changing your mind if you already think that you're right. And that's the worst part of any relationship or any situation of engagement. When the other person is so stubborn to admit that they were wrong. Sounds like upstairs, they don't want to admit they were wrong.
Well, here's the other issue at hand is when somebody stops singing your praises, who's responsible for singing your praises, you got to start praising yourself.
Say it.
And that's what happened with Aaron Rodgers this year. Packers responsible for singing Aaron Rodgers' praises. He their quarterback. But what did they do? They drafted Jordan Love. So what does Aaron Rodgers do this year? My worst seasons are your quarterback's best seasons.
Yeah, I remember
Aaron
that.
Rodgers don't usually talk like that.
Yeah,
he don't
yeah.
say that at all.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, Aaron Rodgers is like, wait a second. Y'all aren't singing my praises, Packers, so I'm going to sing them. And I'm going to let y'all know that my worst seasons, 25 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. That's your quarterback's best seasons. My worst seasons, 26 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. That's your quarterback's best seasons. The Packers should have known if you stop singing